Hello everyone and welcome back to another video by me, the Axeman. And today we're looking at some PvP tips that may actually make you good at PvP. Now, first of all, do not forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe, as only 61.7% of my viewers are actually subscribed. If you could get that number to 100%, I'd be really happy and appreciative. So if you're watching and aren't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get on to the video. Okay, as you may already know, enchanting items has been around since October the 1st, 2011, which was added by Notch himself. So you may be asking, what is the best enchantments to put on your weapons for PvP? Well, I'm going to show you that right now. So, firstly, for the netherite axe, the most basic enchantments you can put on it is sharpness 5, which will deal 13 attack damage. Mending, so that your netherite axe does not break. And unbreaking 3, so that it takes longer to break. They are the most basic enchantments, but can we improve them? Can we improve the netherite axe? Now, we could add efficiency, but efficiency does not help with PvP, so we will not need efficiency, as it will take extra XP points to fix. Now, secondly, is the netherite sword. So we can add unbreaking 3, so it takes longer to break, sharpness 5, so that it does 11 attack damage, and mending, so that it does not break. Now, other things we can add are, of course, fire aspect 2 and sweeping edge 3. But as you can tell, this costs 21 enchantment points to upgrade. But now you've got a good Minecraft PvP sword. Okay, second up is the armor. Of course, for all of the armor, we can add protection to add extra protection, basically, to the armor. This is like one of the most basic enchantments and will be really easy for you to get. Second up, of course, is unbreaking 3, so that all of the armor takes longer to break overall. And last, of course, is mending, which basically means that the armor will not break, as it has been for all of the other things. Now, lastly, a enchantment that is often overlooked is, well, sometimes overlooked, is, of course, fawns. Basically, what fawns is when you get hit by a player or a mob, it will deal damage to the mob that hit you, basically. Larger the fawns, the larger the damage that is applied to the armor. So now we've got the best armor for PvP. Of course, you can also get like feather falling or like depth strider for your boots, or like aqua infinity, or like frost walker for your boots, or aqua infinity for your helmet. But this is the best for PvP specifically. Now, next up is the shield. The shield, you can't really add anything special, just unbreaking 3 and mending. That's everything that can go on the shield. But next up is the crossbow and the bow. So for the crossbow, you can have piercing 3, and for the bow, you can have power, unbreaking, and you can also have unbreaking on the crossbow and mending. But there are optional enchantments, and I'm going to get into them right away. Firstly, mainly for the bow, not really the crossbow, but for the bow. So next up, of course, I'm talking about the saga about mending or infinity. So firstly, what does both of these enchantments do? Of course, as you already know, mending makes you can recharge the weapon or armor with experience points, but infinity is different, obviously. So infinity means that you can use infinite arrows basically on a bow, not a crossbow, only a bow, to basically it just uses infinite arrows, as the name suggests. But you can't have infinity and mending on the same bow. So the question that has been in the Minecraft community for a while is, which one do you use? So I have an answer. So mending means like you just save 3 sticks and 3 string. So you're saving that much to craft a new bow. But if you have infinity, you're having to craft 385 arrows, because a normal bow can shoot in survival mode 385 arrows before breaking, without unbreaking 3 on it. So if you do the math, which is just basically 385 divided by 4, it's meaning that you save approximately 29.25 pieces of flint, 25.25 sticks, and 29.25 feathers per bow. So another thing to take into account is the rarities of getting mending and infinity with a villager. So according to my math, the calculations of getting an enchantment book by a mending villager is 1 divided by the number of types of enchantment book, and then dividing that number by the number of levels there are. It's like sharpness 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or unbreaking 1, 2, 3, or piercing 1, 2, 3, or 4. Basically, of course. But that doesn't fully answer our question, because then infinity only has 1 level, which means that mending and infinity would be the same rarity to get. Basically, on a theoretical level, mending and infinity have the same chance of being displayed by a tier 1 villager, librarian. So that answers our question, because the only difference between, saving wise, a mending villager, a mending book, and a infinity book is the amount of arrows. So our final answer is that infinity is better than mending, which means that infinity would be better on a bow than mending. Final answer. Now, secondly, I'm talking about where you hit your opponent is very important in Minecraft PvP. Mainly because how Minecraft PvP works is that where you can hit a player starts at their leg. So I've got these 2 test dummies to help me. So basically, one hot tip that can help your PvP drastically is where you hit your opponent. as seen in the Dream vs. Technoblade $100,000 duel that was hosted by Mr. Beast, Technoblade got Dream up on a ledge, which gave him the overall advantage. Now, what I just said was obvious. You can just bop him like that. And as you can see in this demonstration here, visual demonstration. So I have to look down. So like if I go into F3, you can see if I do this, I cannot hit the person. I have to look down to hit their head. Whereas if I just go into F5, I could just hit the person here. I could go up here. I could do anything I want. And that is an overpowered tactic to always remember in PvP. And for the third tip and trick for Minecraft PvP, we're hopping on Minecraft Bedrock Edition Hive, the server. So the last trick would be to go into a solos game. So basically what I'm going to show you is, what I'm going to do is just make sure when you're hitting someone, always try and be behind them, because the person has to turn around 180 degrees like that idiot over there to get a hit on you, whilst someone that is right in front of you, you can just easily smack them to death. Easily. Now, you may also be saying, but Axeman, what if they start face front of you like a normal PvP battle rather than just a hive game? Now, there's a thing in PvP that I like to call, what's the word? There's a thing I like to call turning. So what you can do is you can, like when a battle starts, you can turn around and just easily smack them, basically. You turn around and smack them rather than waiting for them to face you head on. Or you can strafe, like go like left like that and just smack them from the side, and eventually like tilt to the point where you're at a different angle. Is a very helpful tactic that most people use. As you can see, I'm running behind this guy, so when I eventually get a hit on him, he just can't hit me because he has to stop his sprint, turn around, and by then he'd be dead. So as this guy obviously volunteered, I'm gonna show you. So I got a hit on him, obviously, as you can see. Now he isn't turning around and fighting, which gives me a huge battle advantage. So now that he has turned around, I can strafe to the right, as you can see, and just easily, okay, that guy may not be the best because I just lost so much health in that hit. Now, this basically, again, if you're in a PvP battle, do not run from your opponent. That is the last thing you should do. Oh geez, there's a person behind me. And just always remember, I'm gonna run because I'm on low health. Why am I on low health? Immediately. Okay, that's the sound of them killing off each other. Yeah, so basically just remember to always strafe when you're killing somebody. I couldn't find any target dummies that I could get volunteer to like, I didn't have any friends online that could like actually demonstrate, so I'm just using these random idiots as my examples. Hopefully I don't die. I can't die. I never die. Yeah, so basically just if you're in like mainly like survival games, a trick I use is never ever run from your opponent. Ever. Do not run from your opponent. That will give them the winning advantage. I'm just gonna find someone to kill and demonstrate, not kill, demonstrate on. There's people down there. Epic. Why are you underneath that building? Oh, did you go down that tunnel thing? Where are you? Are you in that sewage area? Hacks. Oh my god, it's a hacker. Yeah, so basically just always remember, do not run from your opponent, and if you are in a tough situation, don't forget to like and subscribe, because if you subscribe, you will get instantly 1,000 times better at PvP. If you want more tips and tricks to help with your PvP, don't forget to subscribe. This is my first video on the series, and if it gets 10 likes, I'll make another video, okay? Like goal of 10. So don't forget to subscribe and turn notifications on to be reminded when I make a new video. And just wish me luck on this deathmatch, because I haven't been trying to get like, oh geez, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and goodbye. And I'll see you in the next video.